Hey guys, M13 here. This what I'm on right now is a typical mountain side street, and what I mean by that is it's in the mountains and it's not a main road. And my friend Brad, who's running behind me there, he was just saying that he loved this road just now. At the end of this road, there's like a kind of a park. It's like a walking path, but we already did one walking path. We don't want to do another. We're up here to ride, not to walk. Oh, this is like a hotel. That looks like a hotel, eh? That looks like a hotel on the right. But you know, sometimes I see nice hotels up here, and I think, oh, it'd be nice to spend a night in the mountains. But realistically, like, this is maybe 40 minutes away from my house, so it kind of seems odd getting a hotel when you're within like less than an hour away from your own home. But then again, this doesn't feel like it's less than an hour away from my home. It doesn't feel like it's near my house. You know, my house is in the city. Although I would be bored to tears, though. I you know, like I'm weighing the pros and cons, and I'm thinking if I brought my son and wife up here, and you know, the pros are you can spend a whole day with the nice clean air, and you can go for walks, and you know, it's healthy and natural. That's the pros, but the cons are like, you have to bring your own food, and there's no real food that we could bring that I would enjoy, and then chances are you'd have like tarantula-sized spiders in your bed, in your hotel room, and giant centipedes and crap, and then, you know, like after a couple of hours of enjoying the clean air and countryside, then what do you do? I often think I would like to live, you know, it'd be nice to live on a farm, but then I start to think about all the things you'd be missing out on, and it's too much. I couldn't do it. Speaking of which, I was recently speaking to someone about the apocalypse, and you know, like, we've had a couple of power shortages recently, and I was trying to imagine. That's like a little 7-Eleven there, that blue one, blue house, little convenience store. We've had a couple of power outages recently. The power's actually out today. The power is off from 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. They let you know in advance, like, they're going to do some work on something. Never in Canada, you know. Like, in Canada, you lose power once every 5 years. Here, it's like 2-3 times a year. And generally, they generally announce it beforehand. So it's like, if you know that you're going to fix some wires, why not just first put up some other wires, like temporary, to bypass what you're fixing, so that way you don't have to turn the power off, you know? It seems like it would make sense. But anyways, yeah, and it's just like, it's so scary, man. When there's no electricity, it's just like you all of a sudden become helpless. Like, I can't even open my garage door without electricity. So if all of a sudden, you know, zombie apocalypse and the power goes out, oh look, I can't even get my vehicle out of my house, like my vehicles. So it's like, geez. Like, would you, if there was all of a sudden no electricity and it wasn't coming back, would you be okay? Like, you know, try to imagine it. Like, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't be. If the power went off and it didn't come back, it's just, you know, I don't know how to farm, I don't know how to fix stuff, I don't know how to cook, I don't know what things you can and can't eat when it comes to plants, you know, like, I'm pretty sure I would just, like, kill myself on, like, within, like, the first 30 minutes of the power going off. That's why I had to leave the house today. You know, the power went out, and I was like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I don't want to blow my own head off. So, yeah. If there were no electricity, would you be okay or not? Be honest. That's right, keep working it. Remember, you're starting to get fat. And what happens if you get fat? I put you up for adoption, okay? If you get fat, you're out on the street, okay? So you gotta exercise. Keep it up. Am I gonna have a fat kid? Nope.